Say you doing better, I heard you. Now you run your mouth and say I ain't deserving. Pretty bitch, yeah, it's usual. Say no hard feelings, but it's mutual. Damn.
Hey y'all, so I am finally back for part 2 of this story time. Let me put some lip gloss on. And my makeup, I think it looks good, but if it looks like, you know, a little messed up, it's because I just got home and I had that face mask on and it kind of took some of it off. I need some more lip gloss because ain't nothing coming up out of this. My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. I the boys be jacking and they chase me after school. Mac, L'Oreal, yep, cause I'm worth it. I push it down so perfect. Wipe the corners of my mouth. When I walk in the hall, they can't say nothing. Oh, oh, oh. Rolling their eyes, their lips don't speak. It ain't my fault, but I can upgrade. Just show y'all that do nice things with nice flavors. Oh my God. Y'all like my hair. Don't mind my edges, cause I didn't do those. Okay, y'all, so let's get back into the video. So remember in part 1, if you need a refresher, just go watch it again. Just go watch it again. So I was calling my friend Ashley and I was calling her guy friend Gary, just so if you need a refresher on the names. And I left off on the day she was trying to get me to hang out with her again, and she was like gaslighting me about the weather for like, anyways, yeah. So if you seen part 1, you know, and if you forgot, watch it again. So today I'm drinking this Kinky Blue, y'all. This is really good. Can you open this? Cheers.
Hey y'all like my curls?
Period.
Ooh, don't pay attention to my edges. I just
Girl, I
used
said
braids and
I said the
the
same.
braids did me.
I said the same thing about my edges. I'm like, look, I ain't I think this is good.
Bye.
Now go sit down. That's right. Okay, y'all, so this is the next day on Tuesday. Mind y'all, I said me and her work together on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So, we were hanging out this day again. We didn't end up hanging out that Monday because, like I said, I had plans with my friend. So, I don't even know if this part is important. Let me read over the messages and I'll see. Oh, okay, yeah, so this is important. So, I told her that I had to go to Cricket because, I had to get my phone activated or whatever. And, I told her what time, you know, I should be back home because she was finna get dropped off by Gary. And so she asked me, she was like, okay, and she was like, who am I with? Which is like, why are you worried about it? Like, it was just weird. It's just like, it was just a random question. Who I'm with, like, do it matter? Anyways, oh wait, see y'all, I'm sitting here getting ahead of myself. When she asked me who I was with, I guess I don't even know what I was thinking. I literally told her I had to go to Cricket to get my phone activated, and she asked me, okay, she said who you're with, and I said Cricket like a dummy. Then she was like, I'm saying LOL, who rode with you? And then I was like, I'm by myself. And then she told me to drop my location and she'll just come there. And I was just like, I'm not about to drop my location so you can come up here when I'm literally just finna like take care of something and I'm gonna be back home. Like, I was just like, what is the point of that? And then like I said, why did it matter? Like, if somebody was with me, who I'm with, like, anyways. So I didn't text her back because I'm like, no, I'm not about to do that. So I just didn't text her back. And I waited till I got home, and then I was like, I'm home now. So, anyways, yeah, so I was like, I'm home now, about to cry. And then she was like, why? And I was just irritated with the situation I had going on my phone, and I wasted my time, and I was just mad. And so she asked me what happened, and she asked me, did I still want her to come? And I was just like, yeah. And I told her, you know, why I was irritating and stuff. I think this is the day where she was coming to get a tour of my apartment, because I told y'all in part 1 she wanted to move to my apartment when her lease was up or whatever. So she had texted me, and she was like, she was waiting on this B, which is Gary, to get off the game. And then I was like, oh, dang, you gonna miss the appointment, LOL. And then she ended up texting me that she was on the way, and I was like, okay. And so, y'all, this day, what's this, the day she reared the appointment? I can't even remember. But yeah, y'all, so she ends up taking some pictures this day in my room, right? Right in the mirror that I'm filming in front of. I'm finna show y'all. So this is my vanity area. So y'all, she took a picture like this. Because I'm not going to insert that part because it's a picture of her and I'm not about to like expose her. But she took a picture like this in front of my mirror. So she took the picture, she sent it to me, and she had told me to save it as her contact picture. And I was just like, when she sent me the picture and she said that, I was automatically like, girl, you must be out of your mind. Because I just felt like it was just like a sneak attack. Like, you literally took a picture with the middle finger up in my house, in my mirror, and you gonna send it to me and tell me to save it. I just felt like she was saying F me. And like I said, she was already being weird, and I was just like, this not about to happen. This just not about to happen. So I never did change her picture, because what? No. So the next day, it was 6:48. Mind y'all, we had to be at work at 6 o'clock. It was 6:48. She was always late. She told me to clock her in. I think I did actually end up clocking her in or whatever. I don't see no response. I don't know if I clocked her in or not, actually. But anyways, yeah. So fast forward the next day. Well, no, this is the same day. This is Wednesday. She texted me later on once we were off of work, and she asked me what I was doing with the sad face and the broken heart emoji. And I was just like, I just woke up. And then she was like, I'm so depressed right now. And so I was like, what's wrong? And then she was just like, I told my sister when I read this, I don't know why, y'all, I just read it in a certain voice where I just felt like she was BSing. But being, like, as far as her being a narcissist, she probably wasn't. It just seemed really dramatic to me. I don't know. It seemed dramatic to me. But, yeah. So she was like, I just don't think I'm enough, Deidre, period. I'm broken. It's things that I haven't opened up to you about that I still deal with. And she was like, I mean, I'm getting better, but I don't know. And so I was just like, you know, if you feel comfortable enough, you can talk about it, whatever. And she was like, I know I trust you, but I don't think I'm ready yet. And so at that point, I'm not gonna lie, I was irritated, because why would you come and telling me how you so depressed and how you broken and you don't think you are already telling me half of the story. You might as well tell me the rest. Like, why come and even bring it up and then not even tell me the rest? I didn't get that. I just didn't get that. I don't know if maybe she was feeling the vibe that I was kind of like getting tired of her and getting over her, that she just had to like throw something in. But I was just like, what was the point? What was the point of even telling me to say, you know, that you trust me, but then say that you're not ready? I was just like, okay. So anyways, I was just like, that's okay. Just don't be too hard on yourself. And then she was like, trying not to, but I know God got me. And so I was just like, yeah. Because at that point, I just didn't know what to say. So I was just like, yeah. So I don't think we talked no more that day because I don't see no messages from what I screenshotted. And so the next day she texted me. She asked me what I was doing. And I was like, nothing. I just finished making a wig or whatever. And then she told me she was on the way because I guess she was coming over that day too. Like I told y'all, she was just really clingy. And I was just super nice and just not telling her like, no, like I don't want to hang out or like, you know. And so I was like, okay, whatever. And we had another coworker, and I didn't work with her no more. But like when she first got there, I worked with her for like a few days, and I think I had trained her. Anyways, I wasn't working with her no more because I ended up working with Ashley on Tuesday and Wednesday. So I wasn't working with the other coworker, and we're gonna call her what should we call her? We just gonna call her. I'm really trying to think of a name. We just gonna call her Big Mama because she was pregnant. Okay, yeah. So she was like, girl, my bad. I don't think I'm coming. And Big Mama canceled on this too. And then I was just like, okay, that's cool because I didn't want to hang out no way. So I was happy. I was just like, okay, that's cool because Big Mama had invited us to her house. And I don't know if this was like the first or second time we were supposed to hang out with her. And it was supposed to be like all three of us. But I think this was like the second time. I don't know. And she canceled on us. And she sent me the screenshot of what Big Mama said. And she was just like, you know, her baby daddy was a hater. And then she was just like, you know, another time in due time, you know, like we'll hang out type thing. But honestly, I just think she was just in a real toxic relationship. So I was just like, yeah, that's just probably not gonna happen. And I was tired of Ashley already, and I knew this wasn't finna last. So I was just like, yeah, we probably is never gonna hang out. I was just, I didn't even care. But I really did like Big Mama. But I don't know. I feel like she had some stuff too that she probably had to work on. I don't know. I like Big Mama. She ain't do nothing to me, so we was cool. I didn't show y'all my shot glass, but it just say one shot. And then it get the ounces on the back. Can y'all see? Whatever. Third shot. I think I'm gonna actually take that later. Cause I ain't even nowhere near done. And I haven't ate since I was snacking on these earlier. So y'all, I think she was at work that Wednesday, but we didn't hang out Wednesday. The last time we actually hung out outside work was on that Tuesday. Yeah. So there was Tuesday, and we worked together on Wednesday. Thursday we supposed to hang out, but we didn't. Friday come, and she like, I missed you. And I was just like, what? Yeah, I was just really like, there's something wrong with this girl. Like, it's just really something wrong with her. Like, how do you miss me and I just saw you 2 days ago at work? Like, she really act like I was her nigga or something. And it was just really giving me weird. And so I was like, LOL, we was just together. Because one thing about me, I ain't gonna never lie and tell nobody I miss them when I don't. This boy in school, he broke up with me, y'all. We got together right before Christmas break, which was really dumb anyway. But we got together right before the Christmas break. And then he ended up telling me that he missed me. And I was just like, I don't miss you. Like, I don't remember exactly what I told him. But I think I did tell him I didn't miss him. And he broke up with me because I didn't miss him. Literally. But I'm just like, I honestly did not really like him no way. I was just real stupid when I was in school. And I used to just date people I didn't like. I guess just because I didn't want to be mean. Like I said, y'all, I was just nice. I was just nice. He literally broke up with me because I did not miss him. I'm just like, we ain't been out of school for, at that point, I don't even know how long it was. I'm just like, but anyways, back to the story. So, she was like, when? And then she sent this little emoji, like, the little, you know, y'all see the screenshots. And I was like, Wednesday, LOL. Yeah, that was right, because we was at work together. And then she said that was days ago. Girl, like, that's just 2 days ago. That was just 2 days ago. And I talked to you yesterday, too. So, like, what are you saying? Like, what are you saying? And then I'm just like, even though Big Mama counsel on us, if she had wanted to hang out, she still could have just came to my house if she wanted to. Because, like I said, I was just being really nice anyway. So, I probably wouldn't have even told her no. You said you wasn't gonna come because Big Mama counsel on us, like, okay, this your fault. Now you're gonna talk about you missed me and that was days ago. And I'm just like, okay. So I just said, laugh my A off for the laughing face because I just did not care. I just simply did not care. And then she gonna say, I'm hurt. And I was just like, she just really gotta be joking because what? And so I sent another crying laughing face and I was like, you'll be okay. And I was like, we still going to the mall, and because I think this is like the second time we're supposed to be going to the mall. Y'all know the first time was with them boys. So she was like, yeah, and she asked me, was I riding with them? And I said no. And I put a crying laughing face because I'm just like, baby, y'all almost got us crushed by the train last time. Do you not remember? No. When I said I wasn't getting in that car no more, I meant that. And I was like, no. So she was like, oh my God. And I was just like, I was not playing. And I put a crying laughing face like. So what day was that? Yeah, that was Friday. Okay. So we was texting or whatever later on that day or whatever. And she ended up texting me and she was like, I don't know how this about to work. And I was just like, what you talking about? And then she was like, getting to the mall. She was like, my nail appointment. Oh, she was like, getting to the mall and my nail appointment. She was like, my best friend wanted to cancel at the last minute for a haircut. And then she was like, I don't have nothing for my trip. I'm about to stay iffy because she's finna go out of town. Mind y'all, I don't think I mentioned this in part 1. When we first started talking at work, you know, the reason why I even invited her out with me and my sister was because she said her friends was going to be out of town. Then once we had like started hanging out and stuff like that, she would like talk about how she didn't have no friends. Then after blue, you got friends. It was just like the lies. So you got friends, then you don't got friends, then you got friends. Like, make that make sense. And I was the only person she was hanging out with at the time because she was constantly with me. So I'm just like, me and Gary were like her only friends. And even some point, I don't know if I said this in part 1 either, but at some point she was like, Gary had said Deidre must be your only friend, blah, 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 some. And I was just like...
Yeah, this was the part I forgot to add when I was talking about that part. She had also ended up telling me that he had said that, you know, she was trying to turn me into her, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, you didn't think I was going to think that was weird? Or I was going to, you know, like, think it was some truth to that? Like, he know you better than I do. And I'm already seeing through you. She was already trying to get me to talk to boys and do this. I was just like, this girl really do want me to be like her. Like, she trying to, like, to get me to be her sidekick. It's like what it felt like. Was not about to happen.
Okay. So I was just like, oh dang. And she was like, right, this just effed me up. And I was like, shaking my head. Again, and at that point, I was just like over it. Because like I said, I was tired of hanging out anyway. And I just really didn't want to hang out. And when she said she know how stuff was going to work, I was just like, cool. Like, this is what I'm thinking in my head. I'm just like, this is great. So... she ended up asking me what I was doing, and I told her I was finna go run a couple errands with my sister, and I was like, what about you? And then she was like, we still going out, and she said she was in the car. And I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna go because I'm tired or whatever. And she was like, okay. And at that point, I didn't want to be her friend no more. So this is where everything started coming to an end. So yeah, what I ended up doing, I was talking to my sister or whatever, and I was just like, I really just don't want to be this girlfriend no more, yada yada yada. But I was just like, it's gonna be awkward because we work together, so like, you know, I don't really know what to do. And so, you know, we were just pretty much talking about that. And then she was just like, you know, like, if you don't want to be her friend, like, don't be her friend. Because I was like, maybe I'll just still be her friend, and I'll just, like, you know, put some boundaries in place. Like, okay, like, look, we can't be hanging out all the time, or, you know, I can't do yada, yada, yada. Like, you know, just put some limitations on it. So I was just like, so I can just kind of, like, still be her friend and then not be awkward at work, but I can, like, kind of keep her at a distance. And so that's what I was, like, originally kind of doing. And like I said, I was talking to my sister about it, and she was just like, girl, you don't got to do that. Like, you can do what you want to do, pretty much. And I was just like, you know what? You right. And so I was just like, it's probably going to be awkward, but, you know, at this point, I just really can't keep up with this. I was just like, I really can't. And I was just like, if I sit here and try to keep up with this, it's still just not going to end up being no good because we just not a match. So she ended up texting me back that day and said, okay, after I told her I was tired. And so the next day on Saturday, it was like 5 something that afternoon. And she asked me what I was doing, and I didn't respond. So y'all, at 9 something, literally just like a little over 3 hours later, she texts me a sad face. And I'm just like, my God, like, I could have been doing anything, and you're just like, she was just like on it, like already. I'm just like, why are you sending me a sad face? Like, why? And so I still didn't respond to her, because I just, at that point, like I said, that day was the day I was still talking to my sister about, you know, like what I want to do and how I want to do it and all that. And so Sunday night, she ended up texting me, and she was like, did I do something? And so, you know, I was like, asking my sister, I was just like, when should I tell her? Because I was just like, I can't tell her the reasons why I don't want to be her friend, because then she gonna be mad and ready to fight. Because y'all, like, I say this all the time, like, if I tell people the things that I really want to tell them about themselves, they would be mad and ready to fight me all the time. Like, I would have so many fight stories to tell y'all if I actually told people what I really be thinking. Like, if I said what I really be thinking majority of the time, yeah, it wouldn't end up cute at all. And so I ended up texting her back, and I was just like, I feel like we should just stay coworkers. And she was like, wow, what happened? And then she sent another message, and she was like, I'm cool with that, but what made you say that? And then she was like, you even unfriended me on Snapchat. Like, what did I do? Because I'm just like, and so anyways, like I said, I wasn't finna go into detail, and I wasn't finna explain it to her or tell her the reasons. So I just said, I just noticed a lot and I'm not feeling it. And then she was like what literally having did a thing. And then she was like, I'm not bothered by you just wanting to be coworkers. I just want to know what made you say it. And then she said, you can be honest. It's fine, I promise. And I was just like, baby, this is literally something that you would tell a man when you in a relationship. Just be honest. It's okay. It's okay. And you know, as soon as that man say what he gonna say, you gonna be ready to go off. It's not gonna be fine. It's not gonna be fine. So I just didn't respond because I'm just like, nah, I'm not about to tell you. Nah, you know what you did? I don't even have to tell you. Like, you know what you did. You literally tried to set me up. And I don't even know if I told y'all in that part of the in part one. But at some point, I don't know if this was when I was still friends with her, or trying to be friends with her, or if this was after the fact. But at some point, like, cause after I stopped being friends with her, y'all, which I can explain that part too, she was still being nice, y'all, and being buddy buddy in my face at work. So she would be like showing me TikToks and, you know, other stuff or whatever. And she literally tried to show me something on her phone as this boy sent her a message, and his name was like, y'all know how the messages pop up on the phone, and his name was up there. But you don't know him and you don't talk to him. Okay. And then like I said, I think, I don't even know, this is the same day or a different day, but she ended up telling me like she had ended up like smoking with him one day and something like that. And I'm just like, the same dude you sent my picture to was trying to get me to talk to, and you knew that he had a whole nother 15 million girls he was already talking to, and you're one of them. Okay. And y'all, literally as I'm ignoring her and I'm not talking to her, this is before I had unfriended her on Snapchat. I can literally see the girl. She's reposting things. Oh, she's reposting pictures that she had took at my house in my mirror. Because I can, like I said, you can see through people's little bubble on Snapchat. She's literally, while I'm ignoring her, posting pictures that she took in my house. And I was just like, girl, you just want to be seen so bad. Like, just give it up, please. I think that's why I ended up unfriending her on there, because I'm just like, it was just so obvious, y'all. It was so obvious. So, yeah, that was Sunday night or whatever, and we didn't talk it none on Monday. And, you know, like I said, I was off work on Mondays too, so I didn't see her. And when Tuesday came, she asked me, can I clock her in? And she was like, she was pulling up. And that day, I was supposed to be working on the inbound side where people come in and whatever. And she was like, she could work inbound that day because she wasn't gonna be there on Wednesday. And so I was just like, okay. I was like, yeah, that's fine. And I asked her, what was her little clock in number again? Because I think I did clock her in the first time. When she asked me to clock her in, we were still cool. So, I had clocked her in, and she said thank you after she sent her number, and I was like, you're welcome. Y'all, this girl was not pulling up. She completely lied. So, yeah, y'all, the next week came, the next Tuesday came, she pulls the same thing again, and she asked me, can I clock her in? And so at that point, I'm just like, you already, I think the first time I clocked her in, I don't think she came as soon as I clocked her in either. I don't know, I can't remember. But like I said, that day, you did not come when you said you was. You said you was pulling up. That means you literally about to pull up. She was not pulling up. So when she asked me, can I clock her in again? I was just like, I'm not about to clock her in. And so I literally it was just like, I'm just like, I didn't see the message, and I deleted it. So I didn't respond to her, and I just acted like I ain't seen the messages. Like I said, I deleted it out of my phone. Mind you, we supposed to be at work at 6 o'clock. The last week before the one I just got done talking about, when she asked me could I clock her in, it was already 6:20 in the morning. You were already 20 minutes late. You asked me to clock you in, and you said you was pulling up, and then you still didn't get there until, I don't remember how long it was later, but I think it was like almost 7 o'clock by the time she actually did get there. Girl, I'm not about to clock you in. Are you crazy? So she ended up texting me, y'all, because like I said, I didn't respond. And she was like, I mean, a simple yes or no would have did it, but thanks. Girl, who are you getting the attitude with? Like I owe you anything. And so I was like, huh? Yeah, I'm literally playing with her at this point. I'm just playing with her at this point. I was just like, huh? With a question mark. And she was like, I asked, could you clock me in? And then she was like, I'm not getting smart, but I'm really curious on why we fell out. Like, no offense, what was you peeping to make you not want to F with me anymore? If you mind sharing. If not, I understand and have no choice but to, you know. Girl, like, why are you still bothered? I'm just like, she is just really pressed. So I just lied, and I was just like, I didn't get that message, and I'd rather not talk about it. And then she was like, okay, I understand. She was like, well, it's still all good on my end because I have no reason at all. And then she said, she put 9:45, but she meant 6:45. She said, but at 6:45, can you clock me in? My job, when she sent the first one, I don't know what time it was, but when she sent the message talking about a simple yes or no would have did it, it was 6:35. So she had sent the first message before that. So you already first asked me to clock you in over 10 minutes ago. Now you asked me to clock you in at 6:45. Like, what? So, I texted her back and I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, and our boss actually called not too long ago asking if you was here. And I was like, I don't want to clock you in and get in trouble because you're not here. Because that was the point too. It wasn't the fact that we had fell out and I just was like, girl, I'm not clocking you in if you. It was the fact that you want me to clock you in and then you're not here. You're just not here. You're not close. You're not pulling. You're not doing none of that. So I'm not about to keep clocking you in for work. And then you're not here. Because there's supposed to be 2 people working. Like I told y'all, we did security. There's supposed to be 2 people working. So on that, where we was working at, we wasn't just like letting cars in. We had like trucks coming in and out too. And we used to have to like, you know, like get their information right, what time they was coming out. That's why we had one person on the inbound side where people was coming in and one person on the outbound side where people were leaving out. And also at that place we were working, they didn't have the automatic like gates and stuff like that. So we used to have to actually press a button to let them in and to let them out. And you gotta write the information when they coming in, write the information when they going out. So when you're not here, I have to do everything by myself because you're late every day. And you want me to clock you in to let you get paid for work and time that you're not here doing? No. Like, no. It just was not about to happen. I was just like, no. But our boss actually did call. I wasn't lying. That actually did happen. And so I was just like, yeah, this is perfect. And she was like, yeah, so that's why she called me. And she was like, I'm going to talk to you when I get there. Mind you, because like I said, the girl was still always talking to me in my face. And she didn't like our boss, and my boss didn't like her, but they both were narcissists. So, you know, it just made sense on why. So, she ended up texting me at 6:46, and she was like, do it now. I'm going to just say I went and got something to eat. Girl, I just told you I wanted to clock you in, and you still trying to tell me what to do? At this point, you're not even asking. You're trying to tell me what to do. So I said, all right. Y'all, just lied. I said, all right, and I did not clock her in. So when she texted me at 7:05, y'all. At this point, it's been an hour, over an hour you were supposed to be at work. She texted me at 7:05, and she said, did you clock me in? And I ignored the message. So when she pulled up, y'all, I think this was that day. When she pulled up, and she was just like, did you clock me in yet? And I was just like, no. And so she asked me to like give her the phone so she can clock in, whatever. I gave her the phone. Y'all, this girl get out the car. Mind y'all, not too far from where our guard shack was, where they little, you know, outside area, you know, for breaks and stuff. And they boss, their manager used to like stand outside or whatever sometimes. This girl used to come to work hot every day. So she wasn't just high these days. She was actually literally in the middle of smoking when she pulled up to work. And she got out the car, and then all this weed smoke at the car. I'm just like, girl, why would you do that when they boss literally be standing right over there? Like, why would you do that? If you was hotboxing, you should have let the smoke come at the car before you pulled up. Like, why would you come literally pull up right there and let all your hotbox air come out the car? Like, we not at work. She just killed me. So the next Tuesday, y'all, she do the same thing again. Can you please clock me in? At this point, it's 6:50. We're supposed to be at work at 6 o'clock. Baby, I'm not clocking you in. I'm not doing it. And I already told you last week I was not about to do it. And even when I told you, all right, I still didn't clock you in. What makes you think I'm about to clock you in? So, and then she was rushing me too. She sent the message at 6:50, and then at 6:52, she sent the question mark. Excuse me, like, like, what is wrong with you? So I said, I really just don't feel comfortable doing that, and you're not here. I just went ahead and let it be known. And then she said, I'm getting breakfast bouquet with the crying face. Oh yeah, she had hearted my message too. Being petty, she hearted my message when I said that first thing. And so when she said she was getting breakfast bouquet with sad face, I liked her message. And yeah, so yeah, when we stopped being friends, this, like I said, this when she started like consistently asking me every Tuesday, asking me to clock her in. And then on top of that, you know, when she used to come to work, like I said, she used to come late anyway as it was, but she started coming later. And when she used to come and Gary would drop her off, he would leave, go get her Chick-fil-A every morning and bring it back to her. So once I stopped being friends with her, she would come to work already late, clock in, and then she would leave to drive the car to go to get the Chick-fil-A and then come back. Instead of just letting Gary go get her food like she normally do and, you know, come to work. So I was just like, girl, you don't think I see this? And so that was like really irritating me on the low because like I said, this is a 2-person job. And, you know, we used to have like a little rush in the morning during that like first hour. So it's just like you coming, you missing the rush. And you're doing it on purpose, and I know you are. I mean, you will already be late anyway, but now you even later. And then you want to leave and go get the breakfast yourself instead of just letting Gary do what he normally do. And girl, I'm not dumb. So, I'm gonna tell y'all some more stuff she used to do before I end the video. But first, I want to tell y'all, like, once I stopped being her friend, before I went to go unfriend her on Facebook, mind you, we was only friends on Snapchat and Facebook. I went to her Facebook page because I wanted to see if her personality was matching up with what I was getting, like, you know, on Facebook, if it matched. So I was like just going through her page or whatever, and I seen she made this status like the month before me and her started trying to be friends, and she was like, I want my own personal friend. And I was like, ooh, that's a red flag coming from her, you know. And then it's another post she had made, y'all. She made this, she shared this one. And this whole post was just dumb. Whole post was just dumb and contradicting. So somebody said, just remember, if you have nothing to offer a person, they will not stick around. He said, they are not your friend. They are around because of what you do for them. Did you just say in the first sentence, if you had nothing to offer the person, they won't stick around? Now you saying they not your friend, they around because what you do for them? But in this first sentence, you just said that you had nothing to offer. Yeah, I was reading this in such confusion, like, what? What? Let me move on. So yeah, he was like, they are around because of what you do for them or what you got, so it makes them look good. Baby, if you talking about yourself, just say that. Just say that, because she didn't have a car. She liked my apartment so much. You know, I made wigs, I did this, you know, I do my makeup. It's just like, girl, if you just wanted me to be a cute friend that you wanted to have just on your side, then just say that. And mind y'all too, she was making so many plans. I don't think I said this in part one either. She was making so many plans, so things we was gonna do, and we need to go to parties, and we need to do this, and we need to go here, and we need to. How we gonna do this and you don't got no car? Who finna go? Who finna drive all these places? Because it's not about to be me. It's not about to be me. And I don't even do parties. Like, I don't go to parties. Especially not where we live at. No. I'm sorry, no. And I live in Memphis, for those who don't know. No. I'm not gonna go no partying and get shot up. No, thank you. So, what's the rest of the thing? She said, oh, it said, I remember when I fell off, I had nobody but a girlfriend and a brother and mother and family. What? I remember when I fell off, I had nobody but a girlfriend, a brother, a mama, and what are you talking about? Then don't tell me some, now you doing so well, everyone is around. Hashtag the magnet effect. Okay. Yeah, okay. Whatever. So y'all, it's this another post that she shared, and it said, is it thirsty for a girl to ask a boy to be her boyfriend? And I'm just like, yep. I'm sorry, I don't care. Yep, it is. Like, I ain't chasing no man. If the man don't want me, I don't want him. Period. No. But mind y'all, I already told y'all part one, the girl was boy crazy, and she used to try to talk to anybody she can see, get attention, twerk, act like she giving head, like in the car, just doing the most. Like, she was just always doing the most. So of course she shared it and she had an opinion. So she was just like, y'all runs out. There's nothing wrong with a woman approaching a man first. In some cases, the man probably likes her and just don't know how to approach her. Y'all do too much. I was just like, of course you would say that. Of course. This one was the killer. She shared a post that says, being called a liar when I already know I'm lying really pisses me the fuck off. She shared it and she said, I really can't stand that. Are you crazy? Yes, you are. You are. I swear, y'all, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I was just like, are you dead serious right now? Dead serious. I'm just like, man, I should have been looked on her Facebook when we first became friends, so I could see the type of person she is. Because people they expose themselves, y'all, very much so. Some of them be false and be faking, you know, putting on, but a lot of times you can always see the real. You can always see the real on somebody's Facebook. Then she made this status and she was just like, I want to be with someone who wants to be in my skin. And I was just like, that makes perfect sense. It do, especially because of the, you know, the friend thing she said too. She want her own personal friend. You want somebody who want to be in your skin. She comes on to hang out with me. The day I told y'all I was going to cricket, she asked me who I'm with. Like, you trying to make sure nobody with me. Like, you trying to hang out with me every day. You missing me. It was just like you want to own someone, and that's just not normal. It's not. It's not. Then y'all, I read her bio on Facebook, and her bio said not interested, and then it just said golly. Golly? I think not. I definitely think not. With the things that you were doing. This not golly. And then it's crazy because her cover photo is just like this drawing of some eyes that's just like you're just mad. You're mad. And it just shows like cover photo like this, not interested, but yet you're godly. Then her profile picture is just like, that's godly. Okay. Okay. And I don't know if I told y'all either in the first part, she was talking about me, y'all, with my wig stuff because I had showed her my Instagram, and she was just like, you do so good, blah 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 blah. You can really be doing better, y'all. Basically, like trying to tell me like what level I could like should have been on or whatever, and like I wasn't taking myself serious. Pretty much is what she was trying to say, and you know whatever. And I was like, what? Like, you don't barely know me or know what I do. Like, what are you saying? Trying to tell me like where I could be. And in the same time, y'all, she talking about she wanted to make wigs. She wanted to do her and do this and that. She had a whole little bit, but yet you do nothing. Yet you don't even have a Instagram. Yet you don't, like, you're not doing anything, but you're gonna try to tell me what I should be doing. And then y'all, when we wasn't friends, she was literally trying to get me to teach her how to make wigs. I'm like, I'm not about to be your friend again. You're not about to come to my house. I'm not going to yours. I'm not teaching you how to do nothing. And I'm definitely ain't about to do it for free. And I don't even like you. No. I was just like, she's really crazy if she thinks this is ever going to happen. Oh, yeah, but y'all, that day when I stopped being her friend, let me see which day this was. Oh, yeah, this was the day we stopped being friends. So this was the same day we stopped being friends. Before I had unfriended her on Facebook, she made this status and she said, I'm drained and over everything. Who drained you? I drained you? I don't think so. And then she was like, MFers don't F with you like they say they do. So, anyways. And Gary, he's laughing at all her statuses. And so I'm just like, okay, so is she talking about me or was she talking about Gary? Because why he laughing at her stuff? I'm like, either he's being petty because she's talking about him and he's laughing at her statuses, or she talking about me and he probably just knows she full of stuff. Because I'm just like, if that's my actual best friend and she feels this way about something somebody did to her, there's no way I would be laughing at her status talking about that she's drained and over everything, and you know, people don't F with you like they say they do. Like, why would you laugh at that as someone's best friend? To me, that's not a joke. As someone who's a real friend, when I'm actually friends with someone, that's not a joke. And I will laugh at that. So I went to his Facebook page and he just wanted to be a Facebook comedian. Any nigga that want to be a Facebook comedian, that's a red flag, because all they do is steal statuses, cap, and be trying to... Anyways, irrelevant. He literally made a status around the same time that she did and said no friendship or relationship should be draining you. Boy, shut up. Just shut up. Shut up.
I was debating whether I want to say this or not, but I am. I really think he was just running around for a piece of the pie because I told y'all he wanted to be like a Facebook comedian so bad. But honestly, y'all, them people be exposing themselves with them statuses they be sharing and stealing. So this one status he made, he said something about I don't mind waiting for the, but you got niggas skipping me, yada yada yada. And I just really feel like he was waiting around to get some from her because their relationship we ain't gonna cap like it wasn't a little weird. And y'all know people love to pull that best friend card. I got a whole story about that. But people love to pull that best friend card. He's taking you to work every day. He's leaving and bringing you food, bringing it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was doing a lot. He was doing a lot. So, yeah, I'm just like, boy, if you want to just sit here and make statuses behind her just to kiss her, behind because you're so desperate to get a piece of vagina, like, just say that. Just say that.
This pretty much all I gotta say about that. But the situation, y'all, what happened after we stopped being cool or whatever, and like I told y'all, she was still in my face trying to be my friend, trying to be buddy, talk at work, all this other crap. But she started doing this thing, y'all. It was so petty, but it really had me ready to knock her out. And I had to get away from there. So she would use my pen or whatever. Ask me can she use my pen. And then it was just like she wouldn't give it back. And mind y'all, it was pens in there. So it's just like she just wanted to use my stuff just because it was mine. And so it was just like kind of at the point to where we was kind of like sharing the same pen all day. I'm not about to share no pen with you when there's other pens in here and you just want to be weird. So one day she ended up asking me could she use my pen or whatever. And then she put the pen on her clipboard and then she was like she was finna go to the bathroom. So I'm like, okay. She went to the bathroom and I took my pen because I used to bring my own personal pen to work. Because mind y'all, it's Corona and honestly, I got a little bit of OCD. I can't stand using certain pens. Like, I just like to have my own stuff. I don't like pens when they don't got no top to them. I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm just OCD about stuff sometimes. So some of the pens would look like chewed up. I ain't finna use that somebody had in their mouth. That's nasty. Like, nah. So I just bring my own stuff to work. So I took my pen or whatever, and I think I ended up putting it in my pocket. And like I lost it because she was like asking me where the pen was at. As if it was her pen, or if it was just like the only pen there that we had to share. I was just like, what's wrong with you? Just childish activity, childish behavior. So she ends up doing this another day. Do the same thing. Ask me, can she use my pen? I tell her, yeah. Takes my pen, put it on her clipboard, say she's gonna go to the bathroom. Okay. So she goes to the bathroom. I take my pen once again, and I'm just like, I'm not about to do this with her. Like, I was just really getting so irritated because she was already constantly asking me to clock her in, tried to get smart with me, asking me why we ain't friends and all this stuff again. Constantly coming to work late, being weird with the pens. And the other stuff with the boy, with the, him texting her and she's trying to show me something. Just like, girl, I don't care if you talking to this boy. It was just like so much little stuff that she was doing that was really just irritating me. And I was just like, girl, I'm really gonna knock you out. So I got to the point where I took my pen, y'all. I put it in, I put it up, and I went and sat outside. I scooted my chair outside because I was just like, if she like do something else or like say something to me, I'm really finna be like so ready to knock her out.
Okay, I gotta pop in again because I don't even know how I forgot this. I guess because it's been months. But literally, y'all, when she came back from the bathroom and I had scooted my chair outside, while she was in the guard shack, acting like she was rumbling through stuff, but it was like close to the outbound side where I was at, like, sitting outside or whatever. She's literally over there just acting like she's rumbling through stuff and, whatever, just to be closer to where I was. Like, girl, oh my God, like, why you want to be in my energy? Like, why do you want to be in my space? And my, like, she was just doing anything. It's like she wasn't doing anything. She wasn't looking for nothing, y'all. Like, she just was not. And I'm just like, oh my God. So I started getting even more mad because I'm like, I sat here and moved my chair outside because you getting on my nerves, and now you want to try to like do little stuff to try to get closer. Like, go sit down in your chair. Literally, like I said, childish behavior.
So I literally just had to move my chair outside because I just could not. We were literally in this little bit old guard shack sitting side by side, and I had to sit here for 8 hours. Then all of a sudden, like I told y'all, she was with she don't got friends, then she got friends, then she don't. Then back and forth stuff. So once we're not friends again, once we're not friends anymore, and now she's on the phone at work talking to random people, acting like she really got a friend, or this and that, and it's just like, where was this person when you was all up my behind? It was just like stuff she was doing just to just seem like she was doing something, and I was just like, this is just really pathetic of you, and honestly, it was just kind of annoying. So, she was working on Inbound this day. And some lady had came there and she had an interview, and she was just like, DJ, where the pen at? And I was just like, I don't know. I don't know. Then she was just like, you lost it, blah, blah, blah. That was the only good pen we had, blah, blah, blah. Girl, no, this is not our pen. This is my pen. What are you talking about? And there was literally, y'all, I counted the pens that day. I think it was like 6 or 7 other pens in the guard shack. Literally. And you acting like mine was the only one that worked, or was like the only good one. Mind y'all, I bought cheap pens. It was like a pack of big pens. Y'all know they come in a pack like 10 for $2. This is not a good pen. What are you talking about? So the woman in the car who's like, waiting to get signed in for her interview, she's just like, I got a pen or whatever. So she, okay, thank you. Like, she literally gets the pen from the lady and all that. Then she ends up calling y'all. Mind y'all, there is 6 pens in the garage shack. She calls the lady in the front desk in the building that we were doing security at, and asks her, do they have some pens in there? When we got 6 pens in there, I'm just like, she's really doing the most. Like, I was so irritated at that point. I was just like, I'm gonna knock her out. And I was just like, I can't come back here because she's just too irritating. Like, she's too irritating to me. On top of that, she was just loud. Like I said, like, you on the phone, you doing this, you loud, you ghetto, you irritating, you late. Like, she's just do the most. She just used to do the most. And so, when I got to work to the other location, I ended up telling one of my bosses, not the one that I told y'all she didn't like, but the other boss who was under that one. I ended up telling her, I was just like, I don't know what y'all gonna do, because we was just so short staffed, y'all. It was ridiculous. I was like, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but because I was finna go on vacation after that for like a few days, and I was just like, after my vacation, I ain't going back over there. I don't know what y'all gonna do. I ain't going back over there, because if I go back over there, I'm gonna knock her out. And that's just that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And it's just that. And so she was just like, because mind y'all, like I said, well, I don't know if I said this already before, but I'm just really to myself. I'm really nice, and I just don't bother people. And so when I be saying stuff, people really just be shocked, like, oh. They just really get shocked, and I'm just like, what? People think because you just mind your business and you're just a normal person that you won't lay hands on somebody. Anyways, I don't know. So she was like asking me what happened, and I told her, like, everything that went down the way she was doing, and I'm just like, I'm just not, like, I can't. So she told me that, of course I had to tell my boss or whatever. So mind y'all, this lady used to ignore folks' calls, texts, and stuff all the time. But as soon as he got to do something with some mess, she called my phone so quick once I sent her that message telling her I wasn't going to go back over there. call my phone with the quickness. And I just kept it real short and simple because, girl, I'm not finna tell you all my business. I'm just not about to do that. I really didn't like her. But yeah, I was just like, I'm not finna tell you all my business. Just know I ain't going back over there. And then she was like trying to tell me like, I guess like something had happened to where she was acting like the girl was like acting like she quit or she wasn't finna come back or yada yada yada. So she was talking about some, I'll let you know, cause you know, basically like, you know, I can still work at that location because, you know, she not gonna be there. I'm just like, this girl that had so much back and forth with you, they used to get into it all the time. I'm just like, that girl ain't leaving. That girl ain't got nothing. She ain't finna leave that job, cause where she finna go? What she about to do? I'm just like, this just cap. And I was just like, I don't really want to study what she was talking about. I'm just like, girl, when Tuesday come, I won't be there. I didn't tell her that. She just said what she said, and I was just like, okay. But in my mind, I already knew I wasn't going. I just was not about to go. It wasn't finna happen. And what happened? The girl was back at work. Back at work. She ended up catching the Rona too. So I was just like, well, that was just her karma. Yeah, it was just crazy, y'all. It was crazy. I just can't believe out of everything, she really tried to set me up, though. Like, you really tried to set me up. That was just trifling. What did I do to you? Nothing.